Hey guys, so today we're gonna solve the problem diagonal traversal of a binary tree. So the question says, given a binary tree, print the diagonal traversal of the binary tree. Consider lines of slope -1 passing between nodes. Given a binary tree, print all the diagonals elements in a binary tree belonging to the same line. Okay, so we're given a question over here. Okay, let's take this as an example and go over here. Right. So okay, so yeah. So what we can observe in the question is these three lines represent the diagonal lines, and we need to first space like 8, 10, 14, then 3, 6, 7, 13, and then 1 and 4 as the output. And as you can see, those are the diagonals. Okay, that is the diagonal pattern of it. Okay, now how can we do this? Now, if you observe closely, you can see that what's happening over here is we have the 8 as a root node, right? And we're pasting 8's rightmost node over here as the output 8. So you can see 8, then 10, then 14, right? And after 14 is done, we're jumping to 3, then going to 6, then 7, then 13, then 1, and then 4. Okay. So as you can see that we're pasting the rightmost nodes completely in the output, and the leftmost nodes are not getting not getting in the output as of yet. So how can we do that? How is that possible? So if you think about it, the approach for this problem is we're going to make a queue, and we'll keep an answer array or something. And what we'll do is, okay, let's just make this over here. So this will be the queue, and this will be the answer array, right? So what we'll do is, when we iterate through it, when we check a root node, we'll see if it has a left node. When it has a left node, we'll just push that left node to the queue, and then we'll just go check if it has a right node. And no, before going to the right node, we'll just paste that node into the output of it. Right? The answer will basically be the output node. Okay. Now if we paste that, now we go to the right node. Now when we go to the rightmost node, which is 10. Okay. Now when we go to 10, we check if it has a left node. It doesn't. So then we just paste 10 in the output over here. So this one 10 would be pasted, and then we just go to the right node of 14. Now when we go to the right node of 14, we see that it has a left node 13, and we push it into the queue. Okay, and when we push 13, we see that we get a null over here, right? So over here we have a null. Now when this null is encountered, what we'll do is we'll pop an item from the queue, and the popped item is 3. Okay, so this will be popped from the queue. Now when 3 is popped, we basically just jump to this portion of the tree. Right? Now when we jump to this portion of the tree, we have 3. We check, does 3 have a left node or not? Now we check for the pop node, right? We see if 3 has a pop left node or not. Now when we go to 3, we see that it has a left node called 1, and we push it to the queue. Right? Now before that, we didn't push 14 to the answer list. We'll just push that over here. Now we push 3 to the answer as well after pushing 1, and then we go to the right of it. Now we see that 6 has a left node called 4, right? We'll push it to the queue, and then we'll paste 6 over here. Now when we check for 7, we see that 7 doesn't have a left node nor a right node. Then we'll just push it over here, right? Now when we push it over here, we see that 7 has a null over here now. Both are nulls. Okay, so we have to now pop an element from the queue. So now 13 is getting popped from the queue. And we'll check for 13's left and right. So if 13 doesn't have a left nor a right, now we'll pop another element from the queue, which is 1. And similarly, we check for 1 and then for 4. And we see that they both don't have any left or right nodes, and we just paste them in the output array. Okay. So this is the approach we'll follow, guys. Now let's code this out. Okay, so let's go. So first what we'll do, let's hide this. Now we'll create a queue equal to empty array. Then we'll create an answer list, and then we'll check if not root. If not root, then we'll just return answer. Okay, now queue.append root, Okay, now we'll check while. So queue.append, we're just appending the very first element, which is 8 over here, to the queue. Now, whilst the queue is not empty, what we'll do is we'll pop the first element, queue.pop 0. Right now, while temp, if temp.left will append if temp.left will append it to the queue like this, and once it's done, then we'll just do an answer.append of the current root temp.data, and we'll just do temp is equal to temp.write, and we'll move forward, and in the end we'll just return answer. Okay, so let's run the code. Yeah, and submitting it. Yeah, it's submitted, guys. So yeah, guys, that's all for today's video, and if you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.